Let me tell you about Captain John Bush and his lane here. Now, Captain Bush arrived in Thailand at a period of time just after the Bow Ring Treaty was signed. So therefore there was a lot of trade happening in the Chao Phraya River and in particular at Customs House. So when he arrived, this was really the river was full of ships, trading ships, and it needed to be managed. So that was Captain Bush's job. He was assigned the task to manage the shipping in this area. When Captain Bush was here, this area here where the Royal Orchid Sheraton is and the pier and the Portuguese embassy was actually a wat. It was called Wat Kiao Cham Pha. Now this wat was a bit of a problem because basically the wat was the refuse tip for the locals. Some absolute terrible stenches coming from this place. It was also a pigsty as well, and it contributed to the death of one of the Europeans in the area who died of cholera. So Captain Bush and a couple of others wrote a letter to the king and said, can we do something about this temple? It stinks, it's disgusting. So the king agreed, but also at the same time the abbot who was at this temple was also not so happy with the temple because or the arrangement at the temple, because first of all they were banned from doing cremations here, but also it was dead smack it was right in the middle of the European community, and the Europeans were attending the church rather than the temple. So the relocation of the temple actually worked for both. It worked for the Europeans in the area, and it worked for the abbot as well. And that temple was relocated. What is it called? Just let me check, because I think I want to check. I'm going to do another video in the future which is about the temples in this area, and I'll visit it. What is it called? Don't know. So Captain John Bush actually did a magnificent job here at managing the riverways and the customs house area, the customs area. He did such a good job that the king at the time actually put him in charge of some of the royal barges as well, and he was also involved in the Navy, the Royal Navy here as well. At the same time, he had a few sideline projects, and coincidentally, he made a lot of money from these sideline projects. In fact, when he passed away, he was considered one of the wealthiest men in the land. And here, it says here, Captain Bush was a well-known and popular figure who eventually built a fortune for his large family. He had 6 children and 2 wives. And at his death, he was worth 1,240,000 baht. Now at the time, you could actually buy a house for 10,000 baht. So putting that into perspective, he was a very wealthy man. And it concludes here, in short, he became one of the most respected, wealthiest and popular men in Siam at his time. So much so that they've even named a street after him. Beautiful. What is it called? At, with 2 T's, 19. At 19. I'll be exploring this in greater detail when I do the video episode about art and design in the Bangkok area. But it's a beautiful place, really beautiful. can't see it up there. But there's actually a woodpecker. I was walking along there and I hear a tap, 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 tap. It's a beautiful red kind of face. Oh, there it goes. I was talking too loud. I've never seen a woodpecker in real life before. I never thought I'd see one here in the middle of this old colonial area in Bangkok. So it's a nice little treat.